Hi, welcome to this video on liminality. Now, liminality happens to be one of my favorite words and one of my favorite concepts. And it's a word we don't really hear that often. So liminality is really talking about the liminal, things that are liminal. And what that means is essentially what I call the betwixt and the between, if you know what I mean. Betwixt and between. Well, what does that mean? It means it's neither here nor there. We're in a grey area. We're in a place of transition. Yeah, so we're leaving one thing behind and moving into another. But we haven't quite left this one area. Neither have we fully committed to being in this new area. So we're in the grey area. You know, we are in the place where the Vesica Pisces comes together. You know, you get have you seen the Vesica Pisces, the symbol where they got the two circles and where they intersect? You know, that point of the intersection is the liminal point, the place where heaven meets earth, the place where consciousness enters into embodiment. So really, if you want to understand magic, you really need to understand liminality and how to access liminal states of consciousness. And I have found that all of my most profound experiences in my life, on my journey as a wizard and on my journey as someone who is interested in illumination and what is known as in the East as enlightenment, that these liminal states are crucial. And certainly my interest in spirit travel, which is the crux of shamanism. So no matter what aspect of the wizard or the witch you look at, you have to include a deep experiential study of liminality. I would say my most profound access to liminality happens when I'm not really asleep, but I'm not really awake. I am somewhere in between. My body is falling asleep, but my mind is retaining consciousness. And so there you are able to access the etheric realm, the astral realm, the lucid dream, consciously aware of images or even dimensions opening up in the mind's eye, opportunities to dive into another experience of reality that is alternate to the physical dimension in which we're used to and have become accustomed to calling reality. But it's just a reality. It's just one version of reality. It's just a frequency that we tune into automatically when we wake up. But isn't it possible that there are many frequencies that we have the potential to tune into and wake up to? This is the path of the shaman. So really, liminality can be any place of meeting. So it can be a meeting of within yourself, where consciousness meets the realm that is normally defined by levels of sleep, which therefore means unconsciousness. But it can also be outside of time, within time and space. So a liminal time is one that I observe every day, which is sunset. Because as the sun is setting, you're not really in day anymore because you're losing the light. You're passing into the night. But you haven't quite passed into the night yet. It's dusk. It's not really day, it's not really night, it's somewhere in between. Same with sunrise. It's the same with the equinoxes and the solstices. It's the same when you observe a full moon or a new moon. And it's the same in space, where you get one energy current meeting another energy current, or where the sand meets the sea, or will two rivers meet. It's essentially this place where things come together, and in this kind of grey area, this kind of mixing pool, this kind of stirring of the potential of the magical cauldron which is within us and within all potential forms of life in the universe, that we can generate magic which is greater than the sum of its parts. This is why we're interested in the liminal, and this is why we're interested in liminality. So in this section of the course, we're going to break it down and how to access it and how to use this space within us and within our environment to access the deeper potential within our magical powers as a wizard or a witch. So let's dive straight into the liminal, and I'll see you in the next video.